Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gym 2 here, the Toronto Pan Am Sports Center. My name is Cole Hales. I'm joined here by my color commentator, Haley Hawkinson. It's 204 Elite taking on Victory Academy here. Tip off just underway. Victory will win the tip off here.
Victory had white jerseys, just like 204 Elite, so they changed into the baby blue color. So we were just waiting to get the new numbers for that. So bear with us.
Quick bucket, though, from Victory right out the gates to put themselves up 2-0. Here's Callan from 204 Elite. He'll find Mangaron. Here's Rom. Almost elected to shoot, didn't take it. Here's Callan. And that shot's no good. Becker will inbound here, gives it to Mangaron. Callan tried to force a shot with the shot clock running down. No good, though. Victory moving the ball around. It was a quick, easy bucket to open the scoring for them. And that's a bad giveaway, though. Here's Callan in 204 Elite coming down the lane. Layup. Pump faked it and then took the layup. Callan, great move there. And blocked Okahira. Great chase down block on the transition attempt from Okahira. Mangaron pushing the pace. Here's Callan for three. That's no good. Victory can grab the rebound. Not without some trouble, though. Pull up J. That's good.
All right, got the Victory prep rosters right here.
Here's Becker. Okay, here will dish it to Callan. Here's Rom from three. That's no good. Jaden Duffus almost kept that one in, but Duggan couldn't.
We're looking at a 204 Elite team that yesterday only had 6 players on their bench, subbing pretty quickly, and today they have 7.
They got two more. Sorry, one more. One more on that bench to help out.
And
despite winning by 30 points in the 6 players.
This is a very talented team. They are conditioned very well to have a ton of stamina and not be easily tired out. They played James Cardinal, who had a full roster, and we were waiting for James Cardinal to kind of try to tire out 204 Elite that entire game, but that wasn't really a part of their strategy. So we'll see if Victory has something else in mind for 204 and if tiring them out with the small rotation is a part of their game plan or not.
Great hustle plays on back-to-back buckets for Victory, and 204 Elite is going to need a timeout. Quick transition bucket for Victory is the name of the game so far for them. Lane, as well as Duffus and Duggan, have really showed out here for the Victory squad in the opening minutes.
Yeah, so 204 Elite, that will be tricky and very tiring for them to keep up with all those transition baskets here. So shutting them down defensively is going to be a big key part in this first quarter to try not to let this score get out of hand for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with less than 10 players all showcase, so they've become used to it, but it's still a tall test. Okay, here I can't control the pass. Here's Zamora. He'll lose out on it. And Mulrain will steal it from him. Here's Duggan. Lane trying to drive. And Mulrain will head to the line for his first attempts. So Victory pushing the pace early on here. Down the throats of 204 Elite, driving to the paint on almost every single possession. And it results in their first shots here at the Charity Strike. first one is off from Mulrain. Both shots are off. Becker will rebound, and Nayagudi will take it out.
He's their 7th player today, so we haven't gotten the chance to take a look at him yet, but already looking like a strong power in this game.
Steal here and score from Shaden Duffus. 2 quick buckets from him in the opening quarter. And hounding defense, double team from Victory. They're going to lose out on it, and they're going to get another possession here. Here's Lane. Samuels tried to drive there. His layup was no go. And it will be Victory ball.
Victory did a great job there in that little press there, just trapping in the corner. It was a dead ball, but at the end of the day, when it's a dead ball like that, you don't have to really get all up in their face. Just swarm with a distance, and it'll force a turnover just like it did right there.
Rom now being double teamed. Here's Okahira, and Okahira is fouled. So a lot of physicality in these opening minutes from Victory, not allowing 204 Elite to breathe. Here's Rom, corner 3. He'll take it. That's no good. Growal with the rebound. Here's Samuels. No good. Zamora trying to get out of that press. He's fouled, but Lane has been playing some hard defense so far in the opening 4 minutes. Rom with a couple crossovers, and he's tripped up by Duffus. Here's Nayagudi, and Zamora now driving baseline. He'll find Okahira. His layup is no good, but he's going to head to the line for his first 2 shots.
Definitely swarming defense coming from Victory, but not necessarily working to their advantage right now.
Yeah, lots of fouls right now that they're giving away early on here.
No, but they do have a big bench. You wouldn't want to put them in the bonus right now, especially since they're not having much luck on offense early on in this game. 204 isn't. So sending them to the line, it's just going to be extra points for them to close the gap that Victory is slowly starting to create a little bit more.
Here's Throwall. Here's Samuels. Here's Sunga now in the corner. Sunga trying to put some moves on. He'll drive baseline. He'll get his layup to go. First points on the board for Sunga here. And Nayagudi being trapped. Here's Callan finding Rom. Didn't elect to shoot the 3 there. Jab step from Zamora trying to drive, and he's fouled. Becker and Mangaron checking back in for 204 Elite. Nayagudi and Zamora are out.
But it's a lot nicer for 204 for that one extra person on the bench today.
A little bit more of a breather. Stolen pass here from Samuels off the inbound. He'll drive. His layup's good, so Victory getting the fair share of their points in this first quarter through steals and transition buckets. Here's Becker in the corner for 3. That's rimmed in and out. Lane grabbed the rebound. Back with Lane here, top of the key, putting some moves on. Almost getting ripped, but he does. Rom now pushing the pace for 204 Elite. He'll float the ball in, and it will find the net. Here's Samuels driving baseline, trying to find Sunga. Pass just a little bit too high. Rom's pass is wayward, and everything's going here for victory. His layup can't go, though. Brown on the attempt. Elite can try once again. Stolen, though, by Samuels. And that's another transition bucket for victory. 16-6, 204 Elite is going to need a timeout, Haley. Countless transition buckets and steals here from victory. They're really setting the precedent.
Definitely. It's the double teaming defense that they're doing right now, which is absolutely the reason they're forcing all these turnovers in the first place, putting them in a great position to get that transition offense going. They're double teaming, and then the next option, the victory player who's guarding whoever is there for 204 Elite is just coming in, stealing the ball, and picking off that pass immediately. They're doing a great job of knowing exactly where to go, and that double teaming is lethal right now. And 204 doesn't seem to know what to do with themselves when that's going on.
Yeah, good work from Victory so far in this first quarter, defensively and offensively here. And now 204 Elite are in a little bit of a predicament because we saw last game they were the ones that got out to a big lead despite their six-man rotation. But now even with one extra guy and down by 10 here, just 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, there's a little bit of a road here to go up.
Definitely. They're going to have to be able to adjust quickly. And it's mainly adjusting that offense on what to do when they are being double teamed, because this isn't something that has happened to them so far in this tournament or this showcase. So adjusting to that's going to be important, because we also saw them in the game yesterday have a really strong offensive start as well, which their shots aren't falling like they did yesterday, especially. Just with Rom and his three-point shooting, same with Becker. Once that starts to get going, they can definitely close this gap, but trying to not let it get out of hand with this double teaming defense is going to be important.
There's a double teams once again. Mangaron for three. That's money. Finding his feet. First bucket of the game for Mangaron. Pull up Jay. That's no good. Here's Samuels. His layup attempt's no good. And that will be Elite ball.
It will also get very tiring for Victory to continue to do the double teaming. So 204 trying to beat them with the ball rather than their feet is going to be a big help for them as well. Obviously, Victory does have that transition, that bench that they can really lean on in case they do get tired. But this team right now is obviously the one they're going to want to stick with.
Quick transition bucket there from Victory and another double team. Here's Becker. Okahira down low, and his layup can't go. So here's Duffus once again. Has been the forefront of this offense here. Here is Duggan. Brown tried to find Samuels in the corner, no good. He traveled, and it's going to be Elite ball. Mangaron here. Tripped up by Duffus. Here's Okahira now trying to put the moves, driving baseline, finding Becker in the corner. Here's Callan, left wing three. That one cannot fall. Quick out pat. Blocked by Okahira. Deflected. And you can see Victory really trying to improve on their drive and kick game. If the layup's not there, they're going to find a guy on the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
Kick ball there off the inbounds. So Duffus will get a second chance here. Or Duggan, should I say. Here's Samuel. Jab step, step back. Air ball. Rom can push the pace here for Elite. Finding Okahira, and his layup is good.
Already seem to be getting back in the group of what they were playing with yesterday. A little more transition, some better and stronger defense going on.
Brown was rejected. Rom finds Talon left corner. That pull-up J can't go. Samuels with some nice moves and finds the layup and score. Mangaron being double teamed there. Rom pull-up J off the rim. Okahira trying to rebound, but Duggan once again has the outlet. He'll go up for a layup and score. So quick buckets here as the first quarter ends. Victory gets out to a 11-point lead here, 22-11. On the basis off of steals and turnovers and transition buckets. It's been a very fast-paced game so far.
It definitely has, and Victory's done a really good job of staying composed on offense, regardless of how kind of chaotic and fast they're playing on defense when they're double teaming 204. But they're able to bring it back to their end very controlled and not going all over the place, and they're having minimal turnovers there. Some of their shots not falling, but that's the game.
That's the game of basketball.
Yeah, no, they're doing a great job so far, but I also think 204 is doing a really good job of staying in this. It doesn't. So what? 11-point lead.
11-point
Some
lead.
math
Yes.
again. Are you kidding me?
Come on, math. Remember.
But yeah, no, I think they're doing a really great job, and I think that the shots are starting to fall a little bit more. And once they can really try to push the pace a little bit more, we know that their transition offense works very well, and we just have been seeing little glimpses of that. So I'm sure in the second quarter, that'll be something to really keep an eye on.
Yeah, Victory has really set a precedent here in this first quarter. And I'm quite surprised. I was very impressed by this 204 Elite side with 6 men in their last outing.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did they show resilience despite having less men than James Cardinal, they put out a really good performance and played a great game of basketball. All 5 of the guys on the court, especially number 6 coming off the bench, looked all real good today. Still looking good, but you can expect that they're starting to feel a little bit of tiredness because this Victory team is really pushing the pace on them, really giving it to them in the first quarter, not really letting them find their own game.
Yeah.
Having to play fast-paced, quick transition game, which is not really 204 Elite's thing. And they're going to have to adjust here in the second quarter.
Definitely, especially since in that last game, 204 controlled the pace of the game. They were they set the tone, their lead was being followed, but it's definitely not the case in this one. I don't think 204 is just going to fold and do exactly what they want to do, but I think it's going to be interesting how they can kind of find their pace in this game.
First free throw is good from Zamora. Here's Cohen now taking it up the court. Cohen jab stepping, trying to find his teammates. He's stuck now. He'll find Duffus. Duffus now. Backdoor pass. And Malik trying to get it done down low. He'll get the 2 shots. Malik's 2 free throws are good. And it's a 10-point lead here for Victory. Here's Zamora in the corner for 3. That's good. Zamora's first point to the board is a 3-pointer. Duff is trying to find Sunga. Cohen now behind the back to Duffus. Shot clock running down here, and a wasted possession from Victory. Too much ball movement. Tried to look for the perfect shot instead of forcing it.
Great time for 204 to get some extra points here, while Victory seems to be struggling at the top of the second.
Here's Brown. He'll give it right back. Duffus now to Malik, and that pass is wayward. So 2 wasted possessions there from Victory to start this second quarter. Zamora. Press here from Victory now. Here's the double team coming. Mangaron from 3, and that's good. Back-to-back threes for 204 Elite have cut this deficit to just 5. Here's Cohen now. He'll find Duffus. Cohen right wing. Duffus for 3. No good. Okahira with the rebound. Getting trapped though. Nayagudi will get it back here. Here's Mangaron. He'll find Zamora down low. And his putback is no good. Here's Rom. He's blocked. So a little bit of hot potato under the basket there as Zamora and Rom will check out for Becker and Callan. With 204 lead have put on a good display so far in the second quarter.
Definitely those 3 pointers really falling. That's going to be a massive help to them here, and kind of seems to be shaking up Victory a little bit. Their last couple offensive possessions have been a little rocky, not making anything off of them.
Here's Mangaron. Poop J's good.
Wow, another attempt to make this a 3-point play. That's a very strong start for 204 Elite. And you can just tell Victor's a little shaken up by it. A couple passes just gone right out of people's hands.
And we just really haven't seen that forceful play from them in this second quarter so far. They really haven't been putting their foot on the necks of 204 Elite.
Definitely. And time is winding down in the second one, and the score is just getting tighter and tighter. So hopefully right here we're going to see a big possession from Victory, because they definitely need to make a statement back to those back-to-back 3-pointers.
3-point game here. Here's Duffus. Movement down low for Victory. Now Cohen is double teamed here. His outlet pass is picked off by Callan. And here's Becker, who mishandles the ball. Finds his step once again. Here's Callan. He'll find Nayagudi in the corner, but can't make it. So a great opportunity there to tie the game up from Nayagudi, but his 3-pointer is just off. And 204 Elite is going to call a timeout to look at some things. But a great performance so far in the second quarter from them. They've brought it back to a 3-point game.
They have definitely picked up the intensity a little bit there, and Victory doesn't seem to be following that same pattern of them.
Victory started this game out really hot. Tons of transition buckets as well as hounding defense and a lot of steals. But so far in this second quarter, we haven't seen much of that.
No. But yeah, the double teaming they still look like they're trying to implement it, but the intensity has for sure fallen off. So maybe it comes down to switching up the players to try to attempt some more double teaming, or something else.
Yeah, totally agree there, Haley. Just Victory needs to find their game. I don't think in that first quarter they really had one. I think they're kind of just going off the transitions and getting whatever they were given. But now that they're really having to work their offense around, you're seeing them struggle a little bit more.
Absolutely. And 204, once part of their game clicked, which was that 3-point shooting, their defense seems to kind of follow that lead, and just picks up the intensity a lot more as well.
Both teams coming back out. Here's Duffus. Screen from Sunga. Duffus takes it, trying to find his man down low, and he does. That's Arya Man. Callan's pass is wayward, looking for Becker. And that is a turnover once again for 204 Elite. Cohen will push the ball up here with Duffus. Arya Man will screen, and Duffus elects not to shoot the 3 behind the back. Great move. He's stuck here. Here's Cohen for 3. That's no good. Here's Malik. He's blocked. Malik's second attempt, no good. Callan with the board. Becker We'll give it right back to Callan, and 204 Elite can push it now. Nayagudi tried to find Becker there. It's no good. Here's Aryaman. He'll lose out. His pockets are picked, and Callan's fouled on the transition.
3 errant passes right there in a row. Game seems a little bit frazzled right now, everyone on that court, but whatever team kind of finds their composure first is probably going to have the advantage in this back half of the second quarter.
Yeah, I think both teams now are just trying to figure each other out now that both offenses are settled. Nayagudi, great pass down low to Okahira, and that's some great ball movement from 204 Elite. Duffus, who exploded to begin the first quarter, has slowed down a little bit here. Callan has played good defense on him. Here's Sunga. He'll spin. And Callan will deflect that, but he's going to foul him as well, Duffus. So Callan versus Duffus is a matchup to watch out for.
Definitely the intensity is high when you watch them. Looks like 3-person trade.
Duffus, Aryaman, and Malik will check out here. Samuels will inbound here to Duggan. Here's Cohen driving. Here's Sunga for 3 right corner. That's no good. Samuels rebounds. He'll find Duggan out on top of the arc. Off the rim and out. 2 missed threes from Victory, and Okahira can pounce. His floater's no good. 2 shots for him. So Duggan trying to take the charge there on the bigger man. Doesn't work out for him. Results in some free throws here for Okahira.
Definitely the right idea. Not executed completely perfectly, but something that's definitely been a little bit better for this Victory offense is when they're grabbing that rebound, instead of kind of just throwing it up off balance and not getting the best chance of getting that basket in, they're kicking it out after kind of looking around to see what the options are and definitely slowing down their own offense a little bit, which seems to be helping them. Shots didn't fall too well, but we've still got a ton of game left, and it is a 1-point game.
3 minutes to go left here in this first half. Victory has a slim 1-point lead here. Here's Duggan for 3. That one can't fall. Cohen tried to save it off of Becker. Just a little bit too late there. Here's Mangaron. Duggan bringing a little bit more of that defense on Rom. Deflects the pass. And it will be 204 Elite ball. Great steal here from Cohen. Great pass perception. Gives it down to his teammate down low lane. Finding himself in the lane.
That was perfect, and now it looks like Victory's defense has just found a whole new gear.
Okay, Hero will lose out on that. Cohen will find lane here. He'll go right up, trying to dunk it. Okay, Hero with the rebound. Here's Zamora now. Corner for Becker. 3. That's no good. Off of Rom, and it's going to be a Victory inbound here, but defense started to light up there for Victory, and a couple transition buckets for them.
Absolutely. You can tell when they get a burst of energy because all of a sudden the double teams come back and they're running all over the place.
Samuels will find Cohen. Sunga down low. He'll put some moves down, and his bucket's good. Rom now trying to find his spots. Nayagudi almost loses out to it. He'll control it. Down low, back to Rom. Rom can't finish, though. Lane will grab the rebound. Duggan now pushing the pace for this Victory squad. Finding Samuel. Samuel's top of the key. He'll find Cohen for 3. Cohen can't make it. Rom now. 204 having a hard time to break this press. Here's Samuels. And the final pass just can't find lane. Wasted opportunity there as 204 Elite is going to call once another timeout. So after being down by 3, it's now a 5-point lead here for Victory. A $1.23 left in this first half. And Haley, what has Victory done to kind of get themselves back into the lead here?
Right now, it just seems like one good thing kind of happens to them, and they just take that and really use it as momentum and run with it. Then the defense kind of like re-energizes, and I'm not even sure what it is that kind of triggers that, but that defense that they're putting on so strongly that 204 just can't get around is definitely something that's not maintainable for Victory style of play throughout all the quarters, but it's about picking and choosing the best times to do it. I think right now, after 204 kind of started to gain and grab that lead a little bit there, almost at least by 1 point, Victory kind of found that energy again, and the defense steps up, and it's just making it a lot more difficult for 204.
It's almost like they realized that they were down by 1, and they're like, "Oh, guys, hold up!
Yeah.
Guys, remember, we're Victory, guys."
Right? Hold up, let's do what was working.
Yeah, let's
But
do it.
I definitely think that that's not something that they can do for the whole game.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of realizing that and then understanding, oh, we got to do it now, with 1 minute and 23 seconds left, so we can go into the half with a bigger lead than 5. I think this last couple minutes here will be high intensity coming from Victory.
It will be a crucial $1.23 here for both squads looking to close out on a good note this first half. Here's Naya Goody, and you can see the full press here from Victory. That defensive intensity, like you mentioned, Haley, is right back. Here's Manger on top of the key, trying to find Okahira down low. His layup can't go. They'll get another chance here, though, with 8 seconds left on the shot clock to find a shot. So Moore will inbound, and he'll give that out to Rom. Samuels almost intercepted. Here's a Moore from the corner. Okay, Hero will bring it back in. Great rebound from Nayagudi. The ball bounced behind the backboard. Nayagudi, doesn't matter. He'll grab it. Here's Duggan. Cohen, lack of concentration, loses the ball. Wasted possession with just under a minute to go left here in the first half.
And only up by 3, too. Difficult situation here.
Only up by 3. 204 Elite has a chance here to go into the half tie. Screen from Okahira. Mangaron trying to find him down low. That's an interception. Here's Duggan pushing the pace. He'll go to the lane, and he'll get fouled. So 2 shots here for Duggan. Frustrated with himself there. Thought he could have made the layup. Got in the 3-point play. He'll get 2 shots instead. So Victory able to add to their lead here before halftime. First one's off from Duggan, who has completely orchestrated this offense so far for Victory. Tons of transition buckets for him as his second one falls in. Large press here from Victory. Nayagudi, cross court to Mangaron for 3. That's good. Mangaron with yet another 3 here for 204 Elite. And 20 seconds left to go. Here's Sunga. His layup is no good. Rom with the rebound. He'll play it out to Mangaron. Here's Okahira. Free lane. He lays it up. This is a tie game. 10 seconds left here. Victory with the final shot. Here's Samuels. His jab step. Heel jumper. To end the quarter. Daniel Samuels to put his squad up by 2.
What an ending to that. It looks like Victory's calling for a foul on that play, but
referee's not electing to give it. They won't care, though.
yeah.
34-32 heading into the second half here for Victory. What a way to end it off.
Absolutely. That's a great statement from Victory, kind of nailing it off at that last shot, just kind of showing that they're still here, but 204 catching up. I mean, that's just fantastic play right there.
Great job at the end there for them, for 204 Elite. We're going to take a little bit of a break here for halftime. Me and Haley will be back in a couple of minutes to catch you back up on some D-League action. We'll see you in a bit. Back in action here at the Toronto Pan Am Sports Center. My name is Cole Hales. I'm joined here still with my color commentator, Haley
You said
Hopkinson.
still almost like you were mad.
No, I'm not mad. There's no one else here with me, though. Back in action here. Victory Academy taking on 204 Elite. Second half action with a crazy end to the first half. Daniel Samuels drilled a pull-up jumper from mid-range to beat the buzzer as Victory leads by 2 here, 34-32. Here's Duffus. The Samuels trying to find Marlin. No good. Moraine is trying to strip Callan there. No good, though. Okahira trying to be the outlet. That one can't work.
Yeah, too long there, but it doesn't surprise me that early on 204 is going to try to push the pace of their own offense at least a little bit. That seemed to be what really helped them get back. They're down by 10 earlier on in this first half, so that really helped them get back into this game and keep the score tight.
Here's another steal from Callan. Lane recovers, though. Gives it to Samuels. He'll pull up. His jumper's off. Moraine tried to grab the rebound. Callan grabs it instead, and he'll give it to Rom. Transition here. Okahira will tie this game up. First bucket for 204 Elite here in the second half. Samuels, who beat the buzzer to end the first, gives it to Duggan. Duggan trying to find Duffus. That's going to be a kick ball off Okahira. As Victor trying to just move the ball around a little bit. Duffus to inbound. Almost finds Lane. He does find Lane. Here's Duggan. Samuels jab steps, drives, floater, no good. And Becker is fouled. So a back and forth game here. Two teams that are fairly matched. Rom being heavily defended here. He'll find Mangron. Here's Becker, right wing. Three's good. Becker drills it. So a great start here for 204 Elite to enter the second half.
This is a really strong three-point shooting team. Getting them started early on in the second half is super great for their game right now.
Lane trying to find his way. That's a travel, and 204 Elite is loving that. What a start to this second half. A three, a couple buckets, as well as a turnover here. And the team with 7 players is making it all happen to start this one. Here's Mangaron. Finds Becker after a little bit of a scuffle. Here's Callan for 3. Let's go 2. That's the back 3 for 204. Elite, they're feeling themselves in the second half. Here's Samuels. Drive, pull up J. No good. Becker almost lost it. He'll grab the rebounds. He'll find Rom down low. Mangaron for 3. Can he do it? 10. 3 after 3 after 3. 204 Elite is loving the three-point attempts there. I'm mumbling my word.
So sure. 3 3-pointers we just saw, but Victory's going to have to adjust their defense a little bit because so far we've seen a kind of late defense, which is what they're scoring on. The double-team defense, which would leave open a three-point shooter and obviously not work for them. So they're going to have to make a massive adjustment in this second half if this three-point shooting continues.
Finding their spots now. 204 Elite after a block from Oki here. Here's Callan. Let's see it one more time. Right off the rim. Behind the back from Samuels. Good moves. Good drive. Good finish. Great move there from Daniel Samuels to put the first points on the board here in the second half for Victory. Rom for 3. No good. So after a triple of threes, 2 missed ones from 204 Elite, here's Duffus in the corner. His shot's off the rim. Okahira, rebound. Finding himself in a little bit of trouble, finds Mangaron. Okahira will spin and get the foul.
Yeah, a massive start for 204 right here.
Okahira thinks he should have had the shots there, which he will get. Shoelace is just coming a little bit undone. He's working hard, Haley.
Oh, yeah.
But 204 Elite have started off the second half greatly. They've started to find their offense, moving the ball around really good. Mangaron finding teammates, hitting a couple threes for himself, as well as Becker and Okahira on the defensive end is able to grab a block and be a presence down low.
Definitely. And with a smaller team like this, at least for what they're working with this weekend, clearly, all these guys are going to know exactly what each other's strengths and weaknesses are. So putting each other in a good situation and a good place to kind of shoot that ball where your strengths lie is definitely seem to be helping this 204 Elite team.
Showcases like this help you build team chemistry as a foul is called on Duggan. He's going to get 2 shots here. I just can't help but be impressed by this 204 Elite team. Guys being switched consistently with substitutions, yet right now up by 6 points to start this second half and have looked like the better team so far.
Definitely. And I don't even look to be breaking a sweat from up here, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Zamora. Mangaron. His three's off. Samuels pushes the pace. Here's Duggan. Somehow found a way to get the ball to Moraine, but he's fouled once again.
Mm-hmm.
Samuels now mid-range. Air ball. Here's Moraine. He'll put that back up. Nayaguti's checked back into the game. He's got the ball now. He's getting double teamed. He'll find Mangaroon. Mangaroon, great ball movement. And one and foul from Okahira. Great ball movement there from 204 Elite to break the press. And Okahira, who's having a great second half so far, has 2 points and is going to get the chance for a 3-point play.
He was a massive contributor yesterday, doing the exact same role playing today, really grabbing those rebounds, grabbing those second chance opportunities. He's just doing a lot for this team.
Here's Samuels to Duggan. Duffus now. Here's Brown. Post moves, getting to work. Here's Moraine. He's blocked and he's fouled. Turnover for Victory. He was not fouled. He traveled. Mangaron to inbound. Here's Nyaguti. Press just a little bit less resistant. There's the commentator's curse. Here's Duffus for his layup.
He's someone that for Victory has been able to stay super consistent this entire time. He kind of seems to also be the one that really sparks up that defense for them. And when he's kind of committing it all and going 100% on defense, his teammates seem to follow.
Becker missed 3. Zamora, my apologies, grabs the rebound and puts it back in. But Duffus has been one of the standout stars here for Victory on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Samuels tried to find Moraine down low. No good. Okahira's going to check out and Rom's going to check back in. Brown goes up. He's fouled. 2 shots. Rom attempting the block there. Got a little bit too much of the hands. Shamar Brown looking for his first points of the game. Couldn't get that free throw to go. It's going to be Victory ball. Sunga is going to check in for Mulrain. Here's Sunga trying to go back up. Becker deflects it. Sunga will get another chance, and he'll get it in. So Tyler Sunga gets his first points of the second half here. Here's Rom being double teamed, and that's going to get stolen. Here's Samuels jumping and scoring. Quick transition. Here's Mangron. 3 men chasing him. Corner, Naya Goody. That's off. Kick ball by 204 Elite. Is a wasted chance there. Open corner shot. Naya Goody just couldn't see it fall. Duffus now will take it up. Slower pace now we're seeing from both teams. Becker trying to steal it. Sunga making some moves. His pass deflected. Brown going up. His shot's off. Here's Rom. He can find Mangaroon. He'll Euro step. He won't go. He'll lose possession here. He'll gain it back. But he'll step out of bounds. Again, great defense there from Duffus, who is like a rabid dog out there, Haley.
Absolutely, and same with Becker on 204 on their side of the court, just really hounding everyone to try to steal that ball right there, and it worked out for him great. Until Duffus.
Until Duffus was there. Duffus to inbound. Here's Samuels. Poke out from Callan, and that's going to result in a 204 Elite ball. Great defense there from Callan on Duffus. Callan, a couple threes today, couple mid-range layups, as well as some great defensive stops like that one. Mangaron, 2 men on him now. Here's Naya Goody. Mangaron finds Rom down low. He's fouled. Smart play there to wait for the defender to jump before he does to initiate contact, and Rom's going to get 2 shots here. But you can kind of see Victory's plan here on defense. They're doubling the man who takes the ball up court to force him into a pass he doesn't want to make. And it's working a little bit here.
It definitely worked in that first quarter of the game, but once again, just figuring out if that's a maintainable way of play for them.
Yeah.
It hasn't seemed to work in the past, but at least for this last 40 seconds in this third quarter, it will work, and then we'll see how much they implement it in the fourth quarter.
You break that double team, and there's an open man somewhere, so it's an easy shot. Here's Duggan. Backdoor cut by Samuels. He'll wait for the jumpers. He won't make his layup, though. Corner 3, Sunga off the rim and out. Here's Malik now. He'll grab a board. Here's Duggan. Another 3. That's an air ball. 3 attempts from the shot. 3 misses there for Victory. But they'll get the ball right back as Duggan will steal it. They'll find a man. Floater, no good. He'll get it. Elected to not pass to Samuels in the corner. Took it all himself and got the layup to go. Mangron is fouled, though, right after the play. Becker now finds Rom. Great push off there, and his floater is good. Great move from Rom to get away and make space for himself. No last shot for Victory and Duggan, so 204 Elite goes into the fourth quarter up by 4, 50-46. They have come back despite the 7 men on their bench.
This is a really strong game for them. Although it's a small lead, think of where they were in that first quarter, and it's honestly, Victory's defense was working overtime in that first quarter, and I think that's definitely very apparent. So picking that back up for Victory, that's a great way to try to get back in front with the lead, and then playing how they normally play after they can maintain that lead again. They should be able to be in for a close game at the end there. And as for 204 Elite, I mean, they could call this game now if they can get back into that 3-point rhythm.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic, just,
Little passage of
yeah,
play.
it was just crazy.
I think the intensity for me from Victory hasn't been up to par like it's been in the first quarter. You mentioned that. They definitely haven't been as hounding on defense despite Duffus trying his best efforts. It's a group effort. That's what
Absolutely.
it
You
has
need
to
all
be.
5 people on that court to match the same energy, especially if it's just the two that are trapping the first player. I mean, that's great for the player, but he can, at the end of the day, he still does have that ability to pass it. It's about who are the two players going to be there to intercept, and who's that one player who's just going to hold it all down at the backcourt.
And I think that's what 204 Elite was excelling at in that second half. They were able to break that double team or full court press. And once they did that, there was a man always open in the corner or cutting.
Mhm.
So that's where their lead has come from.
Definitely. Yeah, it's a maintainable lead for 204 for sure. They really do play a consistent game. And as for Victory, we know that they have this beast inside of them that they can really bring out just like they did in that first quarter, and they could definitely run away with this. So I think this is a really anyone's game right now.
Two 204 Elite will get us restarted here. Here's Mangaron. Putting the moves on Duggan. He's got two men cutting. Here's Okehira. He'll find Zamora in the corner. Rom from downtown. And that's good.
That is a perfect sequence right there.
To start the fourth quarter, nothing better than a three-pointer from downtown.
Definitely. And the ball movement there, kicking it out and just always looking for that extra pass. Fantastic right there.
Wasted opportunity for Victory as Duggan steps out of bounds. Zamora's going to restart this for us. Zamora in the corner. That's no good. Batted away by Nayagudi and Mangaron now. That one won't go either. Sunga with the rebound. Here's Cohen. His pass is deflected. Duggan on the floor with it. That ball's rolling everywhere. Rom's going for it. He's trying to grab it. Cohen grabs it back from him. He'll lose out to it. This is a game of hot potato right here. And Cohen finally calms everything down, gives it to Duggan. He'll drive, pull up J is no good. Mangaron with the rebound. He'll find his outlet passes. Here's Okehira, corner drive, baseline, Zamora blocked, but fouled. Duff is just getting a little bit too much of the hands there rather than the ball. But back and forth play here to start the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. I figured that would be a good component of this just because both these teams know this is a tight game.
This is
You got to be the first one to make the biggest impact here. And 204 with that first play right off the bat. Massive impact there, starting it off with a 3. So Victory, of course, that probably lit a fire right under them.
Up by 8 points now, 204 Elite. They were down by 2 at halftime. So a great comeback here from this Elite squad. Second one's missed by Zamora. But it's tipped off of Samuels, and they'll get another chance here. Samuels almost took that away. It's going to be Elite ball still. Full court press here from Cohen. on Mangaron. Here's Becker for three. Good. Becker. Another three from downtown from Becker. Call him Steph Curry out there. Here's Samuels driving. That's no good. Deflected pass by Duffus. Here's Samuels going up for a layup, and his one is good. Two quick buckets from Victory. Here's Zamora as Elite breaks the press. Here's Mangaron for three. That's missed. Here's Okahira, and one. 3-point play attempt coming up here for Okahira.
This feels like a crazy momentum shift in this game that 204 is just in complete control right now.
Yep, they're getting the turnovers as well as their shots are starting to fall. It wasn't happening in the first quarter, now it is.
Definitely, and yeah, and that's completely the difference. It's a lot easier for 204 to shut down any sort of momentum victory games from their defense when they can answer back with the three-pointer.
Here's Duffus, top of the key. Bounce pass. Another bounce pass. Here's Cohen in the corner. There's another three of their own.
Wow, that's a perfect answer back too. I take back what I just said.
Okahira trying to save it there. Couldn't. It will fall to Duffus, and he'll drive to the paint, and his layup's good. Great silky move from Shaden Duffus. It is now a 9-point game. Here's Rom in the corner. Let's see it again. He'll give it to Okahira. No good. Mangaron will have the chance to save it. He does, and he's fouled. But Rom elected not to shoot the open three. Decided to find Okahira down low. Didn't work out.
No, but it is something that has been working a good amount. And if that's what they're feeling right now, that's what they're feeling. It's better to get a 2-point than miss a 3-point if he didn't like the shot or angle he was at. But this is a great game.
Timeout taken by Victory Academy. But a great passage of play between both teams to start this fourth quarter, Haley.
Yeah, this is a very exciting fourth quarter. And it's kind of the first game that you and I have done together where the fourth quarter kind of doesn't have a
blowout.
Yeah.
We don't have to commentate a blowout, guys. That is the truth.
Yeah. No, this is a tight game. Because the thing is both of these teams are dropping threes everywhere. So yeah, it's 9 points, but that's 3 shots.
Yeah. It's only 3 shots. It sounds like a lot. It really isn't.
No.
And with the way both these teams are shooting and playing, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility.
Absolutely. No, yeah. We're in for a good fourth quarter here. Looks like one of the messages from the hand signals there from Victory is communication. Need a little bit more of that maybe for them.
Yeah, they've had a lot of turnovers in this second half as well as on offense. They really haven't been able to find their shots. So a little bit more communication from this team and they can get back into it. Zamora will help us restart. 14 seconds on the shot clock here for 204 Elite to get a shot off. Manger on top of the key. He's double teamed. Zamora now. His pass is stolen by Samuels. 7 seconds now left on the shot clock. 204 Elite is going to have to find a quick shot here. Here's Mangron. That's a quick shot. Here's a three. It's missed. Okahira will grab the rebound. He'll go right back up. His layup's good. So 204 Elite finds a quick shot with 7 seconds left. And here's Samuels driving, stepping back. Cohen in the corner. Finding Duffus. Ball movement here is great. Step back three from Samuels. And he's fouled.
Ooh.
So he's fouled on the 3-point attempt. It will be 3 shots, if I'm not mistaken, for Daniel Samuels here.
All right. Looks like maybe foot was on the line then, getting 2 attempts.
2 attempts from Daniel.
It did look like a 3, though.
First one's down and good. It's a 10-point game with just 5 minutes left to play here. Missed free throw, and here's Samuels again in the corner. He'll drive baseline, and he'll get fouled once again. Too much hand there from Okahira rather than Ball. And these free throws could be crucial in this fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, for sure. But they'll keep Okahira in. I thought maybe he would take the seat on the bench for a second just with a couple fouls in the row back-to-back for him, but he will stay in.
Coach elects to keep him in. He's making an impact. Second one, no good. Mangron will find Callan on the outlet pass. His layup off the backboard and can't fall in. Here's Duggan now. Euro step, layup. And the smallest man on the court finds his way to be the biggest in the lane. Duggan finds his way into the layup. Here's Okahira, bobbled the ball. Rom for three. That's off. And a wayward pass from Cohen is going to result in a 204 Elite inbound on the opposition side. Stolen almost by Lane off the inbound. And 6 seconds left on the shot clock here. Here's Mangaron for Nyagudi. He keeps it in. Rom's cutting, and he steps out of bounds. Wasted possession from 204 Elite. These are crunch time minutes as Becker checks in for Nyagudi for victory. Here's Duggan. Trying to find Lane. Duggan again. Samuels will drive baseline. Cohen trying to keep it and save it, but he can't.
The errors are starting to show as the minutes wind down, but these are by far the most important possessions of the entire thing.
Here's Mangaron. Every possession is crucial here for 204 Elite to keep this lead. Double team coming Mangaron's way. He'll find Becker. Becker will downtown. His shot off the backboard, off the rim and out. Duggan pushing the pace here, driving. Euro steps, layup. No good. Becker grabs the rebound and he's stuck. He'll get fouled as well. So Becker fouled on the rebound. And it looks like Victory are going to implore a full court press here with 3:23 left here.
If they can pour all their energy into it, this could definitely shake up 204 and make a big difference to the score potentially.
Here's Rom now. To Callan. Back to Rom. He'll shoot from three. His shot's off. Mangaron. Jab step. Callan with Lane all over him. Here's Mangaron. Duffus not allowing him to breathe. Here's Rom once again from three. That's no good again. Okihira on the rebound, and his layup's good. Second chance points coming in favor of 204 Elite. Here's Samuels. Pull up J. Rimmed in and out. Becker with another rebound. He'll lose out on it. No foul. Rom gives it to Callan. He'll find Mangron in the corner. That's off. Callan with the board, and his layup is no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it right back up. 10-point lead once again here for 204 Elite. Duggan finds Samuel in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. He'll go right up. He'll miss. Becker, third rebound in a row for him. Here's Mangaron. Great pass. Okihira just bumbled it. Lane can push it down, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Rom. Timeout taken, 204 Elite. Talk things over with just under 2 minutes to go left here in this last period.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to see Victory's all or nothing defense right now. That's definitely what's going to be able to stop 204 Elite. And it's those second chance shots. It seems like that once a three-point is put up, they kind of just wait for the ball to see if it comes to them. But they need to really attack that after so that 204 cannot get those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've been lazy around the rim. Victory have definitely lost the rebounding battle in this game.
Definitely.
So if you're losing the rebounding battle, your only option is really just to, sounds dumb, but score more.
Exactly.
Because if you're allowing the other team to get second chance points, you're allowing them to reset their offense, and you can't let them get reset. That's the one thing you don't want them to do.
Absolutely. You can see the girls' game getting started in the back. Next up on this court is Polaris Prep and Full Circle Basketball Academy. That will by far be a fantastic game to see today. A ton more Team Ontario guys. But we have the best part of a basketball game right here. Last 2 minutes of this game. We'll see if Victory can really pull out all they've got right here. We know that they have it in them. We've seen it numerous times throughout this game. But can it come out on command, and can it come out right now?
Yeah, 12-point lead for 204 Elite. Seems like it would be a safe lead, but anything can happen here. Here's Cohen in the corner. He's going to find Duff. It's almost ripped, but holds on to it. Here's a pull-up J, and that's good. 10-point lead now for 204 Elite. Talon's losing out on it. And they're going to call a foul on the play there. Here's Mangaron. Double teamed in the corner. He'll lose out on it. Duffus gets the steal. And here's Duffus. And he's fouled. So Duffus with a quick mid-range jumper for 2. And now he's going to get 2 more attempts here at the free throw line to make this an 8-point game. Zamora checks in for Callan. First one's down. Free throws are going to be crucial here, Haley, if we're going to see more of these.
Absolutely. You can't pass up any free points they want to give you right now.
It's a decider between a win and a loss. Second one's missed. Samuels is going to grab the rebound. He'll pull up jumper. That's off too. Zamora grabs the rebound, and it's stolen once again from Duffus. He's going to split the defense and get the and one. Victory making a late push here thanks to the likes of Shaden Duffus.
The way they were all attacking that rebound, that's something we haven't seen them do in this game before. All 3 of them lunging at the person with the ball. They had it in their hands. Didn't matter because they were able to grab it right out of them without committing a foul. So there's definitely a new sort of aggression on Victory right now.
They understand the importance of that. 1:10 left in this game, and it's a 7-point lead here for 204 Elite. Here's Rom. Pounding defense. He's fouled. Or should I say he travels. It's going to be a turnover for 204 Elite, not the call they wanted to hear with a minute left to go here in the fourth. Here's Samuels. He'll pull up from 3. No good. Rom will outlet pass out to Zamora, and he's fouled. You can almost say these free throws for Zamora and 204 Elite are much more important than any free throws that Victory will have, because this is how you set the lead and keep the distance between you and Victory.
Exactly.
First one falls for Zamora. Second one's off. Here is Duggan trying to ignite this offense in the final minute. Layup attempt, no call from the referees on Duffus. He's looking for a foul. They didn't agree. Timeout taken by Victory. They're going to talk things over with 40 seconds left here, and 204 Elite up by 7.
Difficult situation, but 204 can definitely close this game out right now just by playing smart and eating up that shot clock if possible.
Final 40 seconds of this matchup, 204 Elite taking on Victory Academy. Haley, what have you seen that has allowed 204 Elite to get back into this one?
They have been able to adjust to Victory's strengths and weaknesses throughout this game. They were able to break through their press. They were able to figure out the double teaming, and they are a very strong shooting team, and that's only helped them really be able to get the lead, and they're just a very strong team at maintaining the lead. If they're not going to be scoring just with threes or something like that, they're going to draw contact, and they're always going to be able to constantly put something up on the board, which has just helped them keep this lead.
Threes have been raining, as well as offense has been raining for 204 Elite. Despite not now, they're losing out on it. Here's Duggan, reverse layup, and he gets it. 30 seconds left to go, and it is a 5-point game. Referee's just waiting for the scoreboard to get fixed and adjusting a call. It will be 2 shots for Mangarone. They are in the bonus. Referees just have to figure that one out.
Yeah, so that's a crucial part now, because is fouling really going to be the answer for Victory to come away with this lead now?
Yeah, 5-point game. You just hit a bucket off a steal. You know you are able to rip this team and get transition buckets and attempts off them. So fouling may not be the option here, as Mangaron makes his first one. The clock was just running there. Referee just stops it for a second to get the right time. Mangaron looking to make it a 7-point game here. And he does. 24 seconds left here. 7-point game. Victory rolling in. Moraine will grab the board. His layup is no good. Becker is going to lose out on possession. There is 12 seconds left here, and it's a 7-point game. They don't have a timeout, Victory, so they cannot stop play here. They're going to have to go these 12 seconds free-for-all. Here's Duggan for three. Air ball, Rom with the rebound. Zamora grabs it. Tussle for the ball. And it will go the way of Victory with just 5 seconds left to play here. Three-pointer, Samuels won't fall. Here's Brown, puts it up, hook shot, no good, air ball. And 204 Elite is going to gain the comeback and win 69-62. What an effort from the 7 boys on that squad.
Absolutely, winning that first game with only 6 of them, 7 of them today, but coming out of a score deficit early on in this game. They are just a very resilient team. It doesn't seem like anything can really stop them. Aside from themselves, and that's exactly what happened. They're in that deficit because their shots just weren't falling. The shots start to fall, they come back from the deficit. It's just moving a lot quicker for them when they're in control of their own game.
Yeah, the likes of Becker, Mangaron, Okahira, Zamora, Callan, Rom, and Nayagudi, the 7 boys on 204 Elite, put on a great show. Got the comeback win against Victoria Academy. Heavily impressed with them, but me and Haley's time is not done yet here. We have just another game after this. Polaris Prep taking on. Haley, want to help me out there?
Yes, that is Full Circle Academy.
Full Circle Academy in just a couple of minutes here. Don't leave us. Don't leave this broadcast. Me and Haley will be right back for some D-League action.